I'll bet that sometime in the last year, or maybe lots of times, you've looked at a headline and said, this isn't normal. And of course, you're right. Not only does something feel off, something is off. Something has gone very awry. Of course, for people who are online and on the left, that's old hat. We agree that what felt broken about politics 10 or even 5 years ago has now metastasized into something malignant. But not everyone quite feels that way. Or if they do, they can't quite put their finger on why things have gone far beyond garden variety political dysfunction. And again, they definitely have. That's what we're going to show today. I want to be clear that Americans are sensing it. Even if the headlines are sliding past them, even if they never even see them, it's in the air, it's in the water. And I'm not just talking about the extra pollutants that Trump's EPA is allowing these days. Most of us, though, haven't put together the scale and the breathtaking scope of just how deep the rot goes. Now, you can see in polls that only 26% of Americans are satisfied with the way things are going in the United States. That's according to Gallup. But that's actually historically not that low. There have been plenty of times in the last 50 years where Americans have felt about the same or even worse, including much of the last 15 years, going back to the Obama years. People are really unhappy with President Donald Trump. His approval rating has collapsed among independents, with 70% now disapproving in the latest Yahoo YouGov survey. And even people who don't pay close attention to the news are picking up on the idea that something's wrong. People who consume little or no news favored Trump over Kamala Harris by almost 20 points a year and a half ago. Now they disapprove of Trump by a 13-point margin. But again, a lot of that is because the cost of living is so high, our problems with our healthcare and our job opportunities, and the fact that young Americans can't even begin to sniff the chance to buy a house. All of that's weighing on us. It's weighing on us so much that most of us don't really have time to think about the level of corruption and dysfunction that's allowing all of those problems to build and build month after month. That's why I think today's show, the exercise we're about to do, is so important. Because even though all of these signs show just how bad things have gotten, even though they're all in our face, they also tend to fall off of our mental radar, because the very nature of how much distress we're feeling day to day makes it hard to think about. If your house is rotting at the foundations, but your attic is on fire, you rush up to the attic with buckets. Of course you do. It makes sense. But if you do it long enough, you'll end up putting out fires until your house collapses from underneath. That's the danger that we face right now. So what we're going to do right now is look at the top 5 warning signs that something has gone very wrong in politics and in this particular government led by this particular president. And yes, I want to acknowledge that this is a deadly serious topic, and treating it with a top 5 countdown might seem a little flippant. But it's also a feature, not a bug, because if we do this as purely a doom and gloom exercise, then people won't want to touch it. They won't want to think about it. And the Trump people will just keep running their standard playbook of saying, everyone has Trump derangement syndrome. You don't want to worry about all this. How about buying a nice crypto meme of Trump coin instead, or something like that? So yeah, we're going to try and have a little bit of fun with this. And that's on purpose, because a little bit of sugar makes the medicine go down. And believe me, America is sick and we need some medicine.